A beginning is a very delicate time. Know then that it is the year 10,191. The known universe is ruled by the Padishah Emperor Shaddam IV, my father. In this time, the most precious substance in the universe is the spice melange. The spice extends life. The spice expands consciousness. The spice is vital to space travel. The Spacing Guild and its navigators, who the spice has mutated over 4,000 years, use the orange spice gas, which gives them the ability to fold space. That is, travel to any part of the universe without moving. Oh yes, I forgot to tell you. The spice exists on only one planet in the entire universe. A desolate, dry planet with vast deserts. Hidden away within the rocks of these deserts are a people known as the Fremen, who have long held a prophecy that a man would come, a Messiah, who would lead them to true freedom. The planet is Arrakis, also known as Dune.
We've spotted 3 troops of Fremen around the palace, and I've sent Gurney Halleck to meet them. He's not returned yet. Go there and see what's keeping Gurney.
Paul, I have a deep feeling that being here on Dune with these Fremen will reveal something to you. Something you can't even imagine.
one that the Fremen were waiting for. The legend comes true.
Paul Atreides, the famous Muad'Dib.
We must rally other Fremen troops if we are to stand some chance of defeating our Harkonnen enemies.
Young pup! How dare you come here? I'm going to kill you!
If you don't leave, I'm going to destroy you.
Okay, so here we are in the Atreides Palace. I'm just going to do some quick housekeeping because we need some subtitles for this. I'm going to turn the music down. The music's great, but it is blasting through my headphones a bit, and we're just going to pull that down a little bit as well. That's the music while they're talking. So the way this works is we have some arrows at the bottom. We click on each arrow. That sends us in the direction that the arrows point in. We can click on things on the screen, but we can also use our little control panel down here as well. If we click here on the book, that gives us our menu, and we also have the day that we're on down here, and this sun will gradually pass over to go into nighttime. Anyway, let's have a chat with Duke Leto Atreides.
I am the Duke Leto Atreides, your father. My son, we must mine the spice as soon as possible, or the Emperor will recall us from Dune. We've spotted 3 troops of Fremen around the palace, and I've sent Gurney Halleck to meet them. He's not returned yet. Go there and see what's keeping Gurney.
Okay, so got our first objective to go and find Gurney Halleck. Let's have a chat with Jessica on the way, though.
I'm your mother, Jessica. The Duke has sent Gurney Halleck to Carthag Tuek. Go outside, take an Orni, and fly there. Hurry up, my son. I sense danger.
So let's get going. Take an ornithopter.
Select destination on map.
I think you said Carthag Tuek.
Carthag, Tuek.
You know, I'm not really sure why the Duke and Jessica both introduced themselves as I'm your father and I'm your mother. I think given the age of Paul, he would know that by now, but hey, there we go. Right, I'm just going to skip to destination for now. We've arrived at our first siege. There's Gurney Halleck. Let's have a chat with him.
I'm Gurney Halleck. I've served the Atreides for a long time. I've just come into contact with the Fremen. The Fremen have always lived in the sands of Dune. They live in sieges so well hidden that no one knows exactly how many there are. I've tried to convince them to work for us. You try, Paul. They may trust you.
So I'm going to ask him to come with me as well.
Okay, Paul, I'm going with you.
And let's have a chat with Fremen.
We've heard of you. You are the son of the Atreides Duke, and of Jessica, the...
Could he be the one?
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. We are awaiting your orders.
So this is one of the main mechanics in the game. We need to go all over Dune to different sietches and recruit Fremen to our cause. We can give them 3 occupations. They specialise in spice, specialise in army, specialise in ecology. At the moment, we need to gather spice, so we're just going to get this chap to specialise in spice.
We aren't very used to spice mining. We'll try to learn.
Now,
we're doing spice mining.
There's a few different
Let
stats
me show you the statistics of my troop
that govern the rate at which we acquire spice. So the amount of men they have, the motivation they have, and their skill level in mining spice, which just says on trial at the moment. That's because they've not done any spice mining yet. Okay, so we've recruited him, so we're going to go to the other sietches now.
Select destination on map. Kartak, Timin.
I can feel something in you, but I wonder if you will be able to penetrate the secrets of this planet. I'm not quite sure that you're able to appreciate our skills yet.
So he won't work for us just yet.
Select destination on map. Kartak, Harg.
There is a reason for that, which will be revealed quite soon.
We saw you coming from the other siege. Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. We are awaiting your orders. We know a little about spice mining.
Select destination on map. Atreides Palace.
So we've done everything we can for now out here, so we're going to go back to the palace with Gurney Halleck. And we've got Duncan, Idaho to talk to now.
I'm Duncan, Idaho. The Duke asked me to supervise the production of spice. Well, for the moment I haven't much to do. I hope that we'll be able to extract large quantities of spice very soon.
The Fremen have a special garment which they call a stillsuit. Wearing this, they can stay in the desert without losing body fluid. It would be advantageous for us to have some of these stillsuits. I want you and Gurney to go and find some of these suits for us. And remember, avoid wandering in the desert. You won't go very far without a stillsuit.
Oh yes, stillsuits. Let me remember. That's it. The Fremen in the siege where we met told me about a stillsuit maker.
Select destination on map. Kartak, Tuek.
I thought you looked interested in my stillsuit. Yes, I know a stillsuit maker. You will find him if you fly eastward in your Orni. It's not very far, but be sure to fly with someone. Sietches are well hidden and not easy to find.
Select destination on map.
So I've been told we need to fly eastwards.
Desert, eastward.
Now, you can't skip when you just fly into an undiscovered location. You just have to wait. But to be honest, I always found it quite therapeutic. I love the music. I love this repeating scene of dunes that we get. I think it's quite nice. So we're just going to enjoy this.
It looks like a siege there on the left.
So let's go towards it. And now we can skip. So we've discovered our first siege.
Welcome to our siege, Paul Atreides. So, you want to know about the principles of our stillsuits. It's good that you're so keen to learn our ways. A stillsuit is basically a high-efficiency filter. Perspiration passes through the first layer and is gathered in the second. Salt is separated, and the reclaimed water circulates to catch pockets from which you can drink through a tube at your neck. Breathing and walking provide the pumping action. Here are some stillsuits for both of you, and I'll send some to your palace as well. I know of 2 more sieges in the vicinity whose leaders would be more than interested in meeting you, Paul Atreides. Travel north and east from here. Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. We are awaiting your orders. I've seen a spice harvester around. There isn't anyone using it. It would be nice to have it.
So we can give equipment if we have it available.
May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
In this case, that's actually our ornithopter, so we're not going to give that. Otherwise, we're not going to have any way to travel, but we are going to give him this harvester.
I'm sure that we'll do a better job with this harvester.
And as I'm sure you can gather, spice production is quicker if we've got a harvester. Now, he told us about 2 of the sieges.
Select destination on map.
Thankfully, they've already been discovered for us on the map, so we'll go to this one first.
Kartak Tower.
We Fremen are the original inhabitants of Dune. We've adapted our way of life to the desert. Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. My troop is awaiting your orders. The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it.
So he can't mine spice at the moment.
Select destination on map. Kono Tuek.
We need to find ourselves a prospector, which we will do shortly.
So here is this Paul Atreides we've heard about. Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. My troop is awaiting your orders. The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it.
Did you notice? All the Fremen we meet have blue eyes, totally blue. No whites in them. It's linked to saturation of the blood with spice. The Fremen seem to be organized into tribes or troops. I suspect the existence of a troop of prospectors. Well, there has to be one.
Select destination on map.
I wonder if this guy is our prospector, as he wouldn't work for us.
Kartak Timin.
We had heard rumors that you might call on our services. Prospecting for spice is a dangerous and a skillful job. Ah, good to see that our knowledge is appreciated. Yes, Paul Atreides, we will work for you. My troop is awaiting your orders. We're unbeatable in spice prospecting. Here, I have something you may find interesting. Here, take this map of the planet. You can update this map as we send back information to you.
So now we can send this guy around to prospect areas that, well, that haven't been prospected for spice. So if we move
Show me
him,
3 sieges where you want me to go.
we can see the areas that haven't been prospected because they're grey. All these other areas have a spice density allocated to them. Gets darker for less spice. But these 2 don't have one, so we're going to send him there, and we're going to send him there. And it defaults, we need to kind of send him to 3, but we're just going to keep him there, so we're going to click that again.
Okay.
And it'll just go to those 2. Now, these 2 guys who are just stood there, they will start to mine spice as their siege gets prospected. So So they'll do that automatically, which is nice.
Look, the still suits have been stored here.
And we've got our still suit, so let's have a chat with the Duke and let him know.
We've got the still suits. Good work, Paul. Don't forget to have a look at the map to see if your troops are working well. Paul, as you know, we haven't been here at the palace long, and this old building may still hold many secrets. Our enemies were here recently, and we have already found some traps. Well, your mother Jessica has this special talent for, well, sounding rooms and finding secret doors. Go with her and search the palace. Remember that now our most important task is to achieve good spice production.
So we're going to have a chat with Jessica, who tends to be in here. There she is. Just as an aside, we can look at the mirror here. This is where we can save our game, load our game, exit game, whatever. We can do it elsewhere as well. But Paul's eyes will change to blue as we go through the game.
Paul, I gave you more than an education. It was more of a kind of special training. I expect that here on this very special planet, you'll discover that you have many special powers. I can't tell you more for the moment, but each time you experience something strange or special, come and tell me. I'll give you an explanation. Okay, now, together we can try to explore the palace a little, okay? We both will try to examine the few rooms we can access. Go ahead. I'm following you. Wait. I can feel something. I think there's a hidden door on the left. Yes. Let's have a look. It looks like a communication room, used to send and receive long-distance messages. I'm going to try to open this door on the right.
A communication room. Let's all gather here. Jessica really has extraordinary faculties, doesn't she?
Thank you, Leto. But let me tell you, this is an exhausting exercise.
As we are almost all gathered here, I would like to congratulate Paul for what he's done since we arrived here on Dune. He has visited 6 sieges, and now these troops of Fremen are working for us. That's a good start, isn't it, Jessica?
I'm pleased to notice that Paul now has a rising charisma among the Fremen.
Paul, I'm very proud of you. All of my hopes are set on you.
So the communication room will come into play a little bit later on. We're going to have a chat with Duncan for now.
I must congratulate you on finding this prospecting troop. We're now well on the way, Paul. Even with the Fremen, we won't get very far in mining spice if we don't have more harvesters. A harvester is a very efficient machine used to mine spice from the ground. You told me you saw one harvester in a siege. Go there with Gurney and see if you can locate some more of them. Here are our current stocks of spice.
Select destination on map. Guano Tower.
I'm staying here.
The harvester. We found it in a siege, northeast. Fly straight from here over the crater center, but don't go beyond the rocky area.
Select destination on map. Desert northeastward.
So we're off to find ourselves some more harvesters. I always thought that was a nice little touch. They've got that kind of rocky area that comes into play. It's not just the same dunes over and over again. They did very well with sort of the hardware they had at the time.
It looks like a siege there on the left.
So we've arrived. A really quick way we can see what's in the siege is if we back up, we can see there's a harvester, and then there's a second harvester as well. There's no Fremen here though. So we're going to have a look at the map. That's been prospected now, but that one hasn't, and we need to get these harvesters. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this guy.
We're doing spice mining. We're doing spice mining.
And if we click go and search for equipment,
okay,
he'll go straight there, and then he'll come back with the harvester. I'm going to do the same for this guy. So hopefully he's got the harvester ready by the time the prospector gets there.
We've been asked to do spice mining. We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right. Okay.
Now, we're also going to go back here, because sometimes if you talk to certain Fremen, they'll give you information about other sieges.
We're doing spice mining. Our ability is increasing. Here are the characteristics of my troop. Look, our production level has gone. Have a look at our spice production. There is a siege not far from here, eastward.
There we go. So now we know there's a siege eastward. You can't, as far as I'm aware, you can't just discover sieges
Destination on map.
just by flying around. Someone has to tell you about them first.
Desert eastward.
I guess the reason for this is if you've completed the game a billion times, you could go all around the map, discovering all the sieges straight away, mine loads of spice, and then when the Emperor starts asking you to send him spice, which is the reason we're on Dune in the first place, you'd have this kind of massive stock of it. So it'd take away an element of challenge, I suppose. That's just my theory. Now we can also give Ornies to our spice harvesting Fremen as well, and the reason for this is because sandworms can attack your harvesters, they can damage them or they can completely swallow them and then you lose it forever. If you give them an Ornithopter, it alleviates this from happening.
Wait a minute, I'm not sure. I think I've just seen a siege on the right.
Oh look, we have a couple of Ornies here as well. And a spice harvester. But the siege is deserted. So, let's have a look. So that guy could do with a harvester. And that guy could as well. Obviously, we can only send one of them to get the harvester. We also want this chap to go and prospect this siege. So let's go there first.
We are the spice prospectors. We are the... Show me 3 sieges where you want me to go next.
Did he not prospect that?
As soon as we finish prospection here, we'll leave for this other siege.
Oh, it was the one in the middle. Oh, never mind. Let's go to this one. Send him to get an Ornie.
We're doing spice mining. We're doing spice mining. Okay.
Now, he won't leave his siege, so he won't get an Orni, but this chap has come back, so we'll send him to get one.
We've been asked to do spice mining. We've been asked to do spice mining, okay?
I mean, he went so quick, he's already on his way back. So now we'll go there.
We're doing spice mining. We're doing spice mining, okay?
So he can go and collect that harvester. Right, we've done everything we can again now, so we're going to go back to the palace.
This is my favorite room in the palace. Look, Paul. Look at those dunes. What a sight. Person needs new experiences. They jar something inside, allowing you to grow. Without changes, something sleeps inside us and seldom awakens. The sleeper must awaken. Have you seen the message in the communication room?
So we've received our first message.
Searching new messages. Message from the Emperor Shaddam IV.
I do remind you that I sent you to Dune to extract spice. So make the necessary arrangements. I will call you again very soon for the first shipment.
The Emperor used to scare the bejesus out of me when I was a kid. He's also kind of tentacly, which I don't think he was. I think what I mean is, they made him tentacly for this game. I'm not really sure why. Presumably it's to make him seem a bit more fearsome. Anyway, let's talk to Duncan.
You've seen the Emperor's message? Well, our spice production has to be increased. This Fremen from Tuono Tabar, the one who gave us the stillsuits, he told me about an area rich in spice. Here are our current stocks of spice.
Select destination on map. Tuono Tower.
Paul Atreides, you seem to be much interested in spice. Yes, I've been told of vast spice fields in the south. Take your Orni and fly due southeast. Before reaching the rocky area, you'll find Fremen.
Select destination on map. Desert southeastward.
It looks like a siege there on the left.
I've heard about you, Paul Atreides. You were misinformed. All the people have left. I stayed here to mourn for my husband, Jameis. He died during a fight with a young man. But mourning time comes to an end now. I have to live my life. Ah, the spice. Yes, the spice is easy to locate around here, and there's much more southwards. I know several siege locations. Yes, Paul Atreides. I'm going with you, and I don't care what the people will say.
So this is Hera. She's a bit full on, as you can probably tell.
Select destination on map.
Oh, hang on. We have a harvester here as well.
Select destination on map. Havana, Timid.
You know what might be a better idea, actually? Before we go and start discovering places, let's go back to our prospector. Set him to work. That'll be the most time efficient.
We are the spice prospectors. We are the spice. Show me 3 sieges where you want me to go next. As soon as we finish prospection here, we'll leave for this. Show me 3 sieges where you want me to go next.
Let's go there, there, and there.
As soon as we finish prospection here, we'll leave for this other siege.
Select destination on map. Havana, Timid.
Welcome to our siege. So here is this Paul Atreides we've heard about. Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. We are awaiting your orders. The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining. We've been asked to do spice mining, but okay.
So he can go and get that harvester. We'll go here.
We saw you coming from the other siege. Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. My troop, may I show you the characteristics of my troop? The area has to be prospected.
So I've actually sent my prospector to the wrong siege, but never mind.
We've heard of you. You are the son of the Atreides Duke, and of Jessica, the...
Could he be the one?
Work for you? I don't see the point.
And that's because he will not work for us.
Select destination on map.
But he does have a harvester.
Select destination on map. Havana.
So we'll go back to this one and we'll get this guy to go and collect it.
We've been asked to do spice mining. We've been asked to do spice... Okay.
So that guy will work for us eventually, but we need more charisma.
Paul, I don't think that I've told you about the worms. They are a danger to all spice mining. Sandworms grow to an enormous size. Specimens longer than 400 meters have been seen in the deep desert, and live to a great age. Worms attack all rhythmic vibrations. Don't hesitate to regroup your troops in a place where there's much spice to mine. Here are our current stocks of spice.
Ah, Paul with a girl. I knew this would happen. She's quite charming, but don't let her distract you from your goals. Walk out into the desert. Stay there for a while. Let it penetrate you. Spice is omnipresent on Dune. It may awaken your internal potential, But you must go alone.
It's rather different here from the sieges we've been to, isn't it? As you wish, Paul. I'll stay here.
Nice palace you have here. I'll stay here if I want to. You don't seem to know what you want. Follow me. Stay here. Sheesh.
Remember when I said Harrow's a bit full on? Yeah. Anyway, this is another thing we can do. We can walk out, wait for evening, wait for morning. It obviously passes the time, although...
A message has arrived in the palace.
That wasn't meant to happen just yet. We were meant to wait for evening. But hey, it's already happened, so we have a new power, as you can see. Let's go and see our message.
Searching new messages. Message from the Emperor Shaddam IV.
I want a shipment of spice today.
Here are our current stocks of spice. You can notice that yesterday our spice production was better than the day before. The Emperor asked for a spice shipment, didn't he? We can send him what he asked for, as we currently have enough spice in stock.
So you can see we can also argue, accept and refuse. If we argue, it will lower it down, but the Emperor will be a bit annoyed with us. If refuse, he'll also be annoyed at us, but we'll be given a warning, and then he might come and kill us if we refuse again, and we can accept. As we have enough, we're going to accept.
Okay, Paul. Let's go to the communication room at once and send this shipment to the Emperor. Good. Let's go.
Spice cargo launched.
The spice has been shipped. Now let's wait for the Emperor's reaction. We don't have to worry. We've sent what he asked. Ah, the answer has just come. Let's have a look at this message.
Searching new messages. Message from the Emperor Shaddam IV.
You sent me the spice I've asked for. Good. You'll hear from me in 5 days.
There we go. So that's going to be one of the main things we'll be doing, at least for the first sort of, well, most of the game, really.
Look, Paul is back. He says he knows about the message which has just arrived. Paul, you had a vision, didn't you?
This vision stuff is beyond my comprehension. How did he know?
Well, come and see me later, Paul, and I'll explain all of this to you.
Anyway, let's all gather on the balcony. I must talk to all of you. Take a good look around you and tell me what you see.
Well, I can see dunes.
Right, Duncan. Thanks to Paul's diplomatic actions, we're now able to stay here, helped by our Fremen friends. Hara's presence here proves that.
An old Fremen prophecy said that a man would come and bring happiness to our people. I'm sure Paul is the one.
Interesting. Well, anyway, Paul knows 11 sieges, and we now have more troops with us. You've done good work, Paul. Gurney, have you... Wait. Where's Gurney? Has anyone seen him?